Greetings, humans. I'm Andy, and I'm George, and welcome back to the Windmill full of corpses. I'm not ready. I'm not. How can anyone ever be ready for something called Intensified Genocide? Genocide intensifies. Yes. Not only is it Intensified Genocide, it's Intensified Genocide by Shadow of Intent. And this song has already been out for 5 days now? Something like that. So, we're late to this party. Much too late. We haven't been really able to record, and the pain of not listening to it in the meantime was tremendous, so please bear with us. Yeah, new Shadow of Intent song, that's it. Are you ready? He's not ready. No. Link to the original video will be in the description below. Be sure to check it out. Straight off the bat. Oh, okay, that's a lot to take in. It's more technical death metal than the other stuff. Especially more technical death metal than Melancholy. I think it's more similar to the first stuff. It's more similar when it comes to, like, the composition, the flow. It's more unpredictable, it keeps changing. Mm-hmm. But I feel it still maintains the sound and the more epic feeling from Melancholy, rather than the cartoonish stuff you get on Primordial. It took a while for it to sink into the epic stuff, though. Yeah, and, well, after that, so that lead guitar, epic, open stuff that happened there for a while, that was my favorite thing in the song so far. And what came after it, I kept having this feeling like there's just a thing that's kind of gonna end or land into something, like it's a phrase, but it just cuts and goes again, and cuts and goes again. And you just keep getting that repeated line for repeated. Okay, so that happens. Also, yes! And they're interlacing that with, like, slamming stuff. Yeah. So, like, Shadow of Intent goes, take that slam. That's the description of this song so far, and we're only halfway through, so... Brint. Bro, Sir Wiseman did some rather fantabulous shredding on this second half.
Who?
Sir Wiseman. Chris Wiseman. I think is his name. The epic stuff at the end. I like that.
Yeah.
That was, well, before the solo actually. It was so extended, and then at the end it got back into slamming grooves. That was super infectious. I like that a lot. There are a lot of dynamics and changes in the song, and as happened with Melancholy when I was listening to it, I know I need repeated listens to, like, get them in here.
Yeah, it's... Okay, so yeah, Shadow of Intent definitely always takes time to actually take the song in. But Shadow of Intent also makes songs that you don't need to take in order to enjoy as if you had already taken them in. What I feel listening to this song, and mainly to songs from Melancholy, I would say, is you don't know what's coming. But when it comes, it feels as coherent and natural as the regular verse-chorus transition of a regular verse-chorusy song.
Which this isn't.
Yeah, they make the most complex and gargantuan stuff, and they flow like perfect in composition.
This is especially since Melancholy. What we checked out from the first two is probably a bit more...
Yeah, they were more hectic.
Mm-hmm.
Now, but I feel like they have the same hectic sort of compositional style, but they fit it together a lot better.
Mm-hmm. I like the blue tones of the video as well, and as far as the video is concerned, there is one thing that we must definitely mention.
Go.
There's a lot of hair on Ben.
Yes!
A lot of hair on Ben.
He didn't have a lot of hair, and also by comparison to Malediction and Gravesinger videos, in this one, he has a face!
Yes!
Actually, I think it's the...
He has more hair, and ironically, has a face as a consequence, because more hair usually means you don't have a face.
Okay. That's a lot. It's definitely one of the best Shadows of Intent songs I've heard. Just like every other one of them. Is this from a new album? Is a new album coming?
I think this is probably the world's greatest, perhaps.
Yes, and the world's most important, perhaps. I really hope these guys are dropping a new... I don't even feel like calling it album. I rather feel like trying to find some earthquake descriptive sort of word. But I'm not gonna get into that because I always go too far.
You know where we go when we don't know. Just call it a thing!
Okay, if you enjoyed our reaction to this thing, then we greatly appreciate the likes and shares. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe with bells on.
Thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'd love to see you back at the Windmill very soon.
Corpse is out.